The FURIA actually a pretty common ban too for FaZe Clan, so it still wouldn't surprise me if it does come through, but the Valkyrie has been taken off the board. Final ban, and there he is.
Well, we no longer live in the days of the Solace and
it was literally used. Certainly want to get yourself in towards Fireplace. This is really early though from Kendra, maybe setting the pace and the tone for ITB, but Handy just watching at the stairs. Two will fall to begin for ITB, wanting to go nice and fast in towards site, maybe catch FaZe off guard, but FaZe certainly at the ready, and a 3 kill to start here in this best of 3, holding in towards blue, but eventually pushing through. Noah and Oscar fighting 2, but down to just being by himself for Noah inside of the blue hallway. 3 versus 1. Kit over towards Fireplace stairs. The head was there to be spotted on Cyber, but the shotgun too good. And a great start for FaZe Clan. Up top, that can then come back to look to retake a position like top library.
Utility being dumped then over towards that chimney position as a Noah combine. And this hold up above from FaZe proving to be rather delicate and easy to take down, especially after that opening engagement. Souls now all alone, and ITB showing what they're made of.
Yeah.
Still yet to be opened. Currently electrified rather with the Electro Claw, but now cleared. First pick goes the way of ITB, and so
Handy.
too will the second.
It's becoming a common thing for FaZe. They lose one, they look for one more to try and trade it back, and they all just start to capitulate. We saw that in that last round, a little bit as well in the opening round, but it's like almost as if you want that immediate response, but you do so in such an aggressive manner. Unfortunately, Vigil not going to be able to save the day. Great job from ITB. Don't really have a choice in this. There's only just over a minute remaining in the round, and ITB are clearing. And what an angle found from Noah. King a little bit too slow to get back to site, gets caught. 0-3 start for him, and a 2-0 starting this round now for ITB, searching for their 3rd round in a row. They can play main breach, they've cleared him out. They know that for FaZe, they're back on site now. More drone game can come through because you've still got 50 seconds. A great round established now for ITB. It just comes down to the final product.
Yeah, and Creed still has 1 scan on the line as well. He'll be really wanting to maximize that in locking down these defender positions.
Headshot. Oh! Gets it. Well, kind of. Job done from Noah. 7-1 start. Absolutely incredible on an individual level. But as a team right now, ITB firing on all cylinders. Little hold in towards blue. KDS with a reload. Needs to swing and find a kill, and he does. But he has 4 more that needs to be found in succession. An ace required to salvage this round for FaZe. Full white in blue. Pings everywhere, but nothing he can do and play off it. And Kenny's happy. The boys are pumped.
Utility. So it's a dock this time around. And sometimes we see the Stim Pistol actually used to sustain damage against the flame. That's just really good timing.
Yeah.
Perfect timing. Handy does eventually hit the trade from down below, so it's not the absolute worst case scenario, but they continue to lose fights. FaZe continue to lose fights. They're not even looking the right way half the time. ITB continue to catch them off guard.
Multi-layered attack there from ITB from different avenues and different angles. FaZe so concerned about that library push, but then you've got players outside on the balcony. Handy, the solo, maybe not anticipating the positioning here on the stairs. That's Creed's. Take the 1v1. Can't. Well, actually, they'll trade. But it's ITB that get the win. And that's, we'll say, 4 Nitro Cells available for FaZe Clan. And straight in towards one. The Blitz makes his way through. Creed's with another opening kill, but eventually does lose his life to Vidiking. The flash, the pistol. It's successful. Headshot.
Wow.
It's a 3 versus 3. Sight is vulnerable. In towards blue. And again, the pistol a little bit, though, off the mark in that case. The flash, though, it isn't. Player down on the floor behind Noah, though. He's just too good. Vidiking apparently blew himself up. It's the final logic bomb that has been called as well by Vidiking in towards piano, cleared out by KDS. Opening kill, Creed's again, I swear. That might be like 3 rounds in a row that he has found the opening kill for ITB. He gets his 7th kill of the game. Little peek in towards sight. Hello, though, it's Creed's again. Handy will fall. 2 players down. At least Vidiking gets 1 back. Keeps this interesting. But with only 30 seconds remaining in the round, ITB, I think, are in the better position to find their 6th round in a row.
Oh, Oscar up close, but he falls. KDS good for 1 in the round. 20 seconds, 3 versus 3, but ITB should have the positional advantage.
Creed's has been good in this round, continues to hold a good position towards Library Stairs. Drop to come following the Candelas of Souls. No, the drop, it's not coming straight away. Creed still playing Library Stairs, looking to clear out Barstock. The swing is successful from Souls. There's only 5 seconds though left, and Souls is a solo with no kit, no time, no chance, and ITB make it 6-zip. 6-1 lead.
On the line.
Spray. I mean, like right now for Cyber and for FaZe, it's just kind of a pray and spray. It works this time as Oscar decided to step forward and maybe try and just take the fight. Didn't really need to. Certainly could have fallen back. Played a bit of spacing. Instead, wanted to try and get into the fragging party. He's only got the 3 kills. Only seconds left of the round on a 4 versus 4. Drop down from the balcony. It's Handy, though, who tries to make entry. Over towards Fireplace, loses his life to Noah. No surprise, 11-2. Massive KD for him. And has been a clear standout for ITB, along with Creeds. They've really set the tone. And again, advantage for ITB.
Yeah, Malusi back in meta. That's just making the lurk game as well a little bit more of a challenge for the likes of Cyber. Elsewhere, Hardbridge getting to work. Vidaking still up on the Habana, and so Office Wall will be opened up, and an avenue towards a default plant will likely follow. Although that will still be a challenge, I presume, as well. A Yokai is probably still up in sight as well, feeding information. It is inside of Office. I can see Kendrew flicking that at the moment. And so ITB will know exactly when
nothing on the backside
comes through. Well, they don't have the pinch potential now in the 3v4.
It's all going to be frontline. ITB are going to have all of the angles as well, the deep angles in towards site. They're in a really well position to close out this round and this map. 35 seconds left. FaZe don't have the positioning. They don't have the numbers. They don't really have a whole lot to win this round from this position.
There's that Yokai. They can deny default plant. Vidaking's going to attempt, but there's no way he'll be able to stick this.
Yeah, I mean, just to add insult into injury. Oh, he misses it! The Yokai doesn't hit! The kid is successful, and Vidaking can now play off it with the flashes, and suddenly with the double kill, 2 FaZe clan, they've turned this tide around. Azza, up close and personal. But with the down onto Cyber, suddenly KDS is the only one up in a 1v2. Post-plant situation. Down to Kendrew and Azza to finish this one off! Yeah, the boys! 7-1 for Into the Breach on Chalet!
In fact, we had a previous basement defense where ITB brought double shield and absolutely demolished FaZe, but neither available here. And that's going to probably significantly change up their approach here on Skyscraper. So,
star standouts for ITB on the opening map. Creed's typically the one with the opening kills. This time it is Noah. Oh, the Nitrocell too far though. Up close, it is Vidaking with the opening kill. Noah actually got a kill with that Nitrocell despite losing his life to close and fast approaching Vidaking into a decent position. Still a lot of time here. FaZe with a more fast approach, but it is Oscar that does give the advantage now for ITB. Cyber continues to push, and with the double, now it's a 1v1, courtesy of that Nitrocell onto KDS. There is still 2 minutes left in this round. It's a 1 versus 1. Talk about tempo from FaZe Clan here to begin. A team that is known for their more slow pace gameplay, and the kit is going to be successfully put down on the floor by Cyber.
Pros don't fake. Cyber now, though, his position is known, and Azza has been able to quick peek that. Patient as he waits. Cyber rotates, now caught off.
Is outside though of this position on the balcony. He knows he's in this position. I thought Handy actually was. It's the opening round of Chalet. FaZe have really had nothing going for them. The peek out from Azza, though, is successful on the vault. Back into Drum for White. The flash, though, largely ineffectual. KDS on the rappel, trying to ward a player off. I think that might be Noah, who falls to Cyber, and FaZe have got themselves in a really good position. Don't forget, Oscar is still down in Geisha, so it's a 4 versus 2.
And that means that FaZe should be able to exploit site. Kendrew goes for a run out, an act of desperation, but ITB had to try and cook something up. Unfortunately, a little bit underdone, and FaZe finally get their second round in this series.
Is that the first round, though, where Drum side, but he can just still play the mirror window anyway, and he can swing from this, but he loses the battle against Souls. Huge kill for FaZe, who are slowly navigating this intriguing setup from ITB.
Yeah, I wouldn't have described that as a favorable fight for FaZe, but they make it work. And they compound the pain for ITB, who put a lot of stock in this hold up above.
They're back.
They lose that first fight. And FaZe, as you sort of are alluding to, back on the map.
Well, it's just the way they worked through that round. Flawless and perfectly described. Thank you very much, game, because it was flawless from FaZe. So far, 3-2. Yeah, I mean, as a team, though, ITB certainly don't have that same flair, ferocity, and that power. Okay, 1 for 1. You take that if you FaZe, especially on a map like Skyscraper, just try and get position, try and get entry points. So even if you lose one to game 1, you also gain position. Force Noah back through drag, and what a shot though on the Vidaking.
Yeah, really nice fadeaway. We know those cutoff positions are key for the attack.
They're a very smart team. They're a very logical team. Candela's here from Handy. 2 more after this available. Trying to clear out this Drum's position, but I love the angle from Azza to help out Oscar, who was on somewhat of an island behind that shield. Still in a bit of a battle here, but again, it's the same outcome. They're trying to clear one player, but Azza knows full well that Oscar is in some trouble. He's the target. I'm going to help him out, and he does the team thing. 3 versus 1 in the round. ITB on the verge of evening up that scoreboard.
Yeah, really good teamwork there from ITB. in soaking pressure, but then countering that themselves, taking full advantage of the man advantage that they have. Something that ITB feel comfortable playing around as the breaches get opened up.
Kendrew, is his position known? No, not quite. I mean, the way that Soul swings, that's more
A challenge in itself, and ITB will be very eager to look to exploit that. Nitro gets stuck though. Kendrew under pressure and falls to Cyber.
Yeah, I think Kendrew there was on a bit of an island and somewhat dissimilar to the last round. No one was there to help him out. Oh, good angle found in Kendrew from Azza, and he gets two in quick succession. Oh, here we go, more aggression from Azza, but maybe too much of it. Still, results going the way of ITB down to Vidiking, but he falls to Oscar. And ITB get another one here on the defense. 1 round to go in the half, and they retake the lead.
Relative ease, and does. So that's one exothermic eaten up.
You gotta move.
Oh,
okay. Frag grenade came in. No, I thought maybe for a split second.
He is now on a bit of an island, and I'm sure FaZe will be able to exploit.
The timing there, handy. I mean, Creed's the trade as well. No, handy, beautifully done. The push into drum was clean. Huge advantage now for FaZe Clan, and certainly have looked the better of the two teams when we've had these more slower-paced, methodical rounds. Vidiking, huge kill onto Azza, and a 3-3 half now, looking all but assured as FaZe Clan continue to just manage this game of Skyscraper. 3 attacking rounds really should be more than enough. And they find said third round. They find a way. Has struggled. No kills so far here on Skyscraper after leading the kills on Chalet. Wow. Sums it up for Creeds. Yellow ping intel. You know he's there. Cyber, though, just a bit better. And again, it's just FaZe starting to put the foot down, starting to feel that confidence flowing. And even with the information that ITB have had throughout that whole round. And this time, though, it will be Deathmark to give away his position. Absolutely now known by Azza, but spots him on the stairs anyway. Nicely done onto Creeds. Azza pretty much using Creeds as a human shield. KDS with a kill onto Oscar, doubling down the advantage for FaZe.
I mean, they get that ground, but at what cost? At a very expensive trade for ITB, and they're not going to be able to recoup their losses here in round 8. FaZe shut it down, and ITB looking stalled out here on the Skyscraper. That's facilitate hard breach into its side, so it's line of sight and pressure. And it now just poses the question to FaZe, do they want to aggress, do they want to retake the Nitro cell from downtown
so
land? And with 70 seconds on the clock, ITB need to try and trade, need to try and find space, but nothing presenting itself at the moment.
I feel like that's just a little bit short-sightedness there from ITB to think, okay, well, he can't cross towards Black Stairs because I've got someone on the balcony, so he can't run to me. He can't get to me, but the Nitro Cell can go over the top. Really well placed from FaZe. 4 versus 3, 50 seconds left, and now ITB have lost a big part of their advantage as they're in towards this Black Stairs position. But they still haven't cleared out Karaoke. KDS can actually look down below. Huge kill for Noah, who was holding this position outside on the Shrine balcony. That is exactly what I meant in terms of Kendrew had someone watching. No one could run towards him. 3 versus 3 with 30 seconds left in this round, but still FaZe have got vertical position. They haven't been cleared up above. How are you going to get this plant down?
You can't cross for the plant. I know the position's secure, but getting towards that will be tough.
Oh,
Loses the fight from above.
Changes things massively now, and that plant can be successful. And now with Cyber going down, Nitrocell from Vidiking, it does get the kill into Azza, but he loses his life to Creeds anyway. And just like that, a spark of hope from Kenny and the Crystal in and out. The flash to go forward, understanding full well, one above, another one towards the other side of the room of Restaurant as well. And a good swing comes through from Souls, who gets 2 for the good. And now 5 versus 2 for FaZe, who are going to find that map point round.
Reload.
Could well be flawless. And in fact, ITB will likely take an impromptu tactical time out here unofficially. I'll sit outside for the next minute, chat things over, but FaZe doing a really good job responding to that push, providing support to Souls, who didn't overplay his hand. If Souls falls on the roam, then ITB will rotate elsewhere, attack site, and then those players who have come to support him may be out of position, but he did a good job to hold his ground, eventually finds 2. The pressure from up above, difficult, if not impossible, for ITB to break down, and so too will the round. It will fall apart, and FaZe Clan will take this round, so a 6-4 lead on the other side of this 30-second intermission.
Just listen to that beautiful scenery. Flag waving in the background.
It is a pretty map.
It is a very beautiful map, very gorgeous map. But the kind of round that, again, for FaZe, I think really highlighting their ability to deny entry. Kendrew maybe just wanted to get it over and done with that one. I was just saying as well, and benefiting the fact that they weren't going for run-outs in the last round, but they went for it in this round. Claymore got one, but didn't get the second onto KDS. 4 versus 4. But that's what ITB wants, although caught running around, Azza loses his life to Souls. Good positioning, gets the kill, advantage for FaZe. Close by.
He's waiting for a Q, is Creeds. Someone to support.
Here we go. And to make up, straight on up for Creeds and shot the back by Vidiking. You can't look both ways. And guess what? There was a player both ways. It was never going to work out for Creeds, and that's getting a bad spot, and that's probably Matt done here. And certainly with Kendrick falling, no one to follow as well. FaZe Clan, far too good on Skyscraper. They're not going to go silently out of this tournament. Not this soon, not this early. Bank is absolutely up.
Well, he just walks around, just keep poses around the map.
How would you even nerf Montang?
Go deep, go red wall. Default is not going to be an option.
40 seconds here over towards Beepers. KDS has got some pressure towards main. There's 2 players there for ITB. Going with the plant right now is Souls. Where's the denial? In fact, no. There's no smoke. This is going to be a free plant. This is an absolute... Oh, no, never mind. Denied in the last second. A couple of kills from ITB. In towards Garage right now for Vidiking. A strange old round of Bank. It was looking a little bit default. You lost the smoke. The plant should have been successful, but Souls got denied. This is an awkward battle for Vidiking on 1 HP in Garage. So difficult to push forward now. Into CCTV for Handy to push through. Big kill onto Noah. Has to stick to plant. 6 seconds. Maybe thought someone was blue, but the hatch towards square. 2 seconds. They should be able to deny this one, and ITB will open things up on Bank. Do really well, so ITB need to be very assured of themselves. Creed, for example, in stock, no one's going to trade him if he dies here, so he needs to be very, very careful. How much of this does he want to hold, for how long? You can clearly see he's also got a bit of a focus towards the Janitor. What is that angle from Souls? There is no trade. That's a position now given over for FaZe. No one does win his battle, but eventually traded. Numbers with FaZe, now 4v3. Entry for KDS is secured as well with the...
KDS goes for the vert. Azza will catch him. If he hasn't been droned, this is a pivotal moment in the round, and he gets one.
Kill. He will know full well there's more to come. He can't quite make the vault over, though, in time. Souls from top main. There was another one towards Spiral as well, making his way up. Is Oscar. Swing, the timing, not quite with him. Nose is in elevated, though. Has him pinched and trapped. The jiggle right now, though, is so incredible from Souls. Oscar does get the kill. And Kendra on site. He's got them both, and site is locked down for ITB. FaZe crumble.
On defense.
Final logic bomb.
Flashes follow.
The peek over Shawley. Yeah, beautifully done from Noah. Knew full well that Vidiking was dumping. The push in, though, successful. KDS and Souls, 1 apiece here. And in KDS to double down as well, in towards Executive, 1 in towards Long Desk. Bulletproof camera doesn't matter, though. All the kills for FaZe Clan, certainly far more successful push into sight. Round not quite over, now it is. FaZe will take it here in the 3rd round. Is Azza, something to keep in mind. In fact, there's a couple of players still on this first floor hold for ITB. Nitrocell from Creeds. There is those first floor players playing very aggressive right now on the roam for ITB. Not looking to just fall back.
So minute 15 then. Where to for FaZe from here? I stumble over my words, but FaZe don't in claiming momentum back in the round, 4v4. A minute to go. Elevator seems to be a concern here for FaZe.
Kendrick could just drop, and they've got Oscar inside a vault, so he's quite secure. Need to keep him alive for as long as possible. Handy's position is known in towards Garage. Haven't really seen FaZe sort of highlight there's going to be a rather default plan. 40 seconds left in the round. I think they might go a little bit more direct and just see, can they clear out these players? Where are they at, though? Vault side, which does kind of then mean you're giving up for that default. But that's exactly what ITB want.
I mean, Creeds is off site for the flank potential. We saw it there on the pip.
Souls towards square with the kit. There's the swing, though. KDS losing his life to Creeds, who never wanted to give away that first floor position. Back in towards Archives, in towards server for Souls. So he does want to go for default. Smoke still up, 1 gas babe. Good kill, double kill for Kendrew. Creeds to then finish it off. Well, throughout that round, it did kind of feel like FaZe was managed. Low bracket. This is a map in which if you lose, you are done. Here at the EWC, And for the winner, straight into the playoffs. Good opening kill for Creeds. He's starting to find that mojo, that what we saw from him on Chalet. The Skyscraper didn't work out, but here on Bank, finding the groove again. 6-2, getting the opening kills, and I'm starting to find more of the semblance of Chalet than I am from Skyscraper. Good trade, though, from Handy. A little delayed, but he gets it in the end. 90 seconds left, 4v4. Another big battle at EMR. Good on those long-range fights, but he is stuck in Elevator. The flash to maybe get himself outside, but with a good kill elsewhere on to Azza. He is low, though, in open on 5 HP. Logic Bomb called. Huge round here.
Cyber is in open area, but low on HP. Handy elsewhere. Oh,
Handy.
My word. It's a triple in the round. And surely that will confirm it unless Kendra can lock down Staff. Has some key but barriers to play around and lands a nice shot. Minute to go.
Vidikin with the kit inside of open. In fact, they both are now.
Vidikin
does get his opening kill. He didn't quite.
Jump out.
And the IQ. And the jump out maybe from Creeds. Oh, it's not successful at all. Somehow, from the lower position, Vidikin actually finds the head of Creeds.
Top floor next on the agenda for the attack. And Vidiking finds yet another.
Oh, how do you survive that? Well, you don't.
No, you don't.
You don't. Yeah, well, round over. I'll talk about a swift way to close the half. This is actually a little bit more like Skyscraper. We've seen elements. I know you kind of used Bank as this sort of cross-hybrid between the first two maps that we saw, but it is playing out that way. A 1v5 potential for Azza, and he does get one to begin. 4 more required. Plan going down now from Vidiking in towards Stock. Good drop. Maybe look to deny nothing close. And in fact, he opens up the floorboard with the Bailiff. Not going to find that kill. Metal Beam in the way. And now it's a 1v4 retake. But yeah, the kind of round in which FaZe just were at far more clinical. Like, I think in a nutshell for this series, ITB, when they win the rounds, they are absolutely cheeky from Cyber. If he doesn't get droned, he can basically win this round single-handedly, and he does get at least one. He goes so early and gets 2 because of it. I thought he would play for the late game, guys, to deny plans. To
Reaps 2 picks, potentially a round to follow.
Just going to have to go direct here, send it in straight towards the bomb chassis for Creeds. They've lost one behind him. That was Noah. There's the beautifully placed gas bait.
Hold on.
Oh, hang on, indeed. 2v2, still 60 seconds. Could have maybe looked to try and pull out a little bit, but no. They still held in towards that smoke, and it does enough. Nicely done from Souls. Still the echo available, too. You can imagine those Yokais. Oh, that's a lovely shot of the Goya canister. So that's a bit of a misplaced Handy now. Azza's got 45 seconds to try and create 2 1v1s, and he does that. No trade to come through, and he knows where Handy is. 40 seconds, so he has the time to really play with him here. Doesn't need to play around the kit or the plant. He can go hunting. Red ping information now for Handy, so he does exactly know. But Azza has gone back. He's gone for the plant while there's still time. Goyo canister has been popped. He's off. 24 seconds. Needs to make the decision. Does he go for this kill, or does he go for this plant? He will stick it. He has to now. The flames don't push him out. 15 seconds. You've got to go for the kill. Has to in the 1v1, but Handy's just better. Huge round 1.
Attention drawn, and so he will reposition. Can't quite tell who he's on, said Repel. It is Azza, as Handy finds the first in the round, and that is the Osa, who I'm presuming was pivotal in the setup for the execute. Azza also falls. And FaZe clan on the verge.
This is going to take something absolutely enormous. 3 versus 5, Kit in a bad spot. You need basically Creeds to go and get a 2K on a lurk push through janitor hallway. Gives away his position, trying to open up a bit of a sight line in towards the other side of airlock. Oscar with a good kill on the Handy, but I mean, Cyber's just there for the trade. They got the numbers. That's the issue here. It's a 5-on-3, now 4-on-2. Just a 1-for-1 trade. The numbers with FaZe continue to compound that they are well and truly in the better position of this round. 5-3, looking very likely now. And ITB have really lost the handle here on Bank. Must win that 1v1 in towards the janitor hallway. Creeds can't get the shots to land entirely. 30 seconds left. He can slip into sight and get that kit, but certainly not in a position to do much more. And yeah, it's a deadly push. Angles covered everywhere. FaZe clinical. FaZe just starting to push a bit closer to taking out this series. Information by said lack of information. Oh, this is interesting. This is really just trying to brute force their way through. Azza up, Spiral makes it work. But he tried to continue forward, and one top main gets that kill. Great eventually, Handy losing his life through the skylight. But the hands of Kendrew, and then pops that another logic bomb to kill them. If they push through beepers, we kill them. We don't have to do much. Nothing Kenny can do here, but just watch on. Oscar Prepared for the drop down. Have they got the angle covered? Absolutely not. He does get his kill, but Kendry lost his life pushing in from Beepers. 1v2 with 20 seconds left. Oscar trying to just find them, but no one presenting anything. Really well played from FaZe, and the fact they're not swinging. Must win the early contact fights here if you're ITB. Absolutely necessary. Azza lurking through towers. There's the blitz.
There we
Flash,
go.
Successful. Pistol out too. There's one up close as well. Lovely melee as well from Kendry. He's making it work. Up to double-digit kills. He's been very good individually, but ITB as a team. I love this. Rotate, send the blitz in through elevator, catch him on the backside, and then look for the plant later. You got 35 seconds though, so change up from a default plant. We're going to try and push in through elevator in towards Vault now. It's working. 1-for-1 trade, but they do lose the blitz. Never mind. Maybe it's not working, although down at the moment is KDS. Creeds and Noah still up. Fraggers in a couple of the earlier maps. Down to Souls in a 1v2 with 20 seconds left. Kit is with Noah. You could go back to default. He does get the down. It's a 1v1, but coming through late is Creeds to keep this one alive. Oh boy. ITB, that pace needs to be picked up. They start finding some critical kills here as it's towards Spiral. They've certainly got players across the map, but it's all FaZe Clan in their 1v1s. And as a lot of the times in this series, it's a 5v1 for FaZe. They get it done. And in the end, FaZe are able to send ITB home.